Welcome to the special edition of Tropical Peaks. Today we have traveled to this scenic location to revive the tropical nostalgia of our tropical favorite titles. And today I'm here with Adim, and we'll take you to a journey through our favorite tropical themed games in this tropical setting, and let's start the tropical word counter. Let's go. First of all, the first tropical game that comes to my mind is Far Cry. And I remember that it wasn't running on my PC back in the day very good, but I think that's just Crytek thing. But yeah, this game was beautiful when it came out. I remember it completely dethroned Morrowind in terms of how I perceived water in games. And it had also a cool feature about the gunshot marks in NPCs. I think it was maybe deducting the Soldier of Fortune, the first game that was so accurate when it came to the gunshot wounds, that I was walking toward the dead NPCs and I was assessing how well I shot them. So yeah, that was the Far Cry.
You know what other game didn't run on almost anyone's computer? And incidentally, it's also a game from Crytek. That's Crysis. The game had such a realistic environment that looking at everything here, precisely the same.
Tomb Raider Underworld, the last installment of the soft reboot trilogy. Yeah, it was the last one, and last OG Tomb Raider with this like classical flair when it comes to shooting puzzles and traversal. And it was on point tropical. Like, you had the stage on the coast of Thailand, looking very similar to our current setting. And it was great. The ending felt a bit rushed, and the other nitpick that I could make is putting Bengal tigers on the coastal Thailand that don't occur here. But overall, great Tomb Raider. The last one with the OG flair. The newer ones are different, not bad by any means. They are great on their own terms, but Tomb Raider Underworld was the last OG Tomb Raider for me, and it was a great tropical title.
Now, for something semi-retro from me, Return to Monkey Island. A great new installment in the Monkey Island series, bringing you back to all this tropical environment, sunny breezes, wooden docks, pirate towers, insult sword fighting, and all this humor that we all knew and we all love from the Monkey Island series.
I can add another title to the list, and it's Sid Meier Pirates, the remake from 2005. The OG you also can get on GOG. Yeah, it was super buggy at times, and it was full of stupid exploits. Like, if you picked a mastery in fencing at the beginning of the game, you basically could attack any ship from the get-go. And when it came to how is abordage in English? When it came to attacking the other ship on foot, you could utilize the fencing mastery against the captain and take over the ship, and in like first 10 minutes of the game, so you could like build up the fleet and terrorize the whole Caribbean easily. But apart from that, it was super relaxing game. It was huge because the whole Caribbean was explorable, and the graphic really holds up very good after 20 years, so I would love to come back to this game actually.
I love building games, and Tropical was the first one that allowed me to build and rule a tiny tropical island surrounded by palm trees, beaches, and endless sunshine. Really great vibes. Balancing politics, money, and the happiness of my people felt both stressful and funny, especially with that dry narrator commenting on my every move. It was chaotic, satirical, and unforgettable. A classic that made being a dictator in a paradise strangely charming. I am mentioning this game in another video, and it's Jagged Alliance 2. A great game with tropical setting. The heat, palm trees, and dusty villages made each firefight feel tense and real, while the merc personalities kept it human and funny. Planning to turn late into the night, listening to the rain hit the jungle, it felt less like a game and more like a surviving in a dangerous tropical war zone. Perfect game.
Pure vibes.
Yeah,
Pure vibes.
Your vibes.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be myself if I wouldn't like to mention games that are out of GOG catalog. Sorry, I have to do it because this one really deserves a mention. It's Dead Island by Techland. The guy who came up with the idea of tropical kurort and mindless zombie smashing game that has awesome cooperation mode deserves some kind of a praise forever. Like, this game is super fucking fun. The trend continues in newer Techland games. They are also great, but Dead Island was like this. It was surreal to some degree when you had like this heaven-like beaches and expensive hotels flooded with fucking zombies. It was great. It was great, and I highly recommend you try it.
Oh, so we can do the known GOG ones? Alright, so here's an oldie for you. Adventure Island 3, an old game on the NES, where you play as a small boy that is tasked with rescuing his girlfriend from the UFO, so that's also cool. You are jumping around on a tropical island again, swimming tropical seas and oceans, and the game also has a very important feature for me, but it should be also important for you. It has dinosaurs in it, and you can even ride them. So yeah, definitely try this one out. In fact, I did play it 3 days ago in Chiang Mai, so yeah, pretty fun of it.
Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the tropical special of Top Picks. You see how dedicated we are to the setting. And yeah, I think we should start walking back to GOG headquarters because it will probably take us a while. So see you in the next episode in a month. Bye.
Yeah.